What is up, guys, and happy Friday! We have such an amazing stream tonight. I am so excited. Guys, I want to hear how excited you are in the chat, because tonight, I have been waiting for this for a couple weeks. We had some plans coming together before you guys found out about it. Tonight, I have the honor of hosting the amazing Playful Gorilla, aka Alex Rivera, and ooh, guys, if you do not know Playful, you are going to love him. So tonight's going to be so much fun. Thank you guys for being here. Happy Friday. Happy start to the weekend. It's been a little bit since we've been live on IG. I think since Assembly Required, which, funny enough, is where I first got to meet Playful. Of course, I knew about his incredible artwork before that, but that is the first time I got to finally meet this amazing man. And like I said, you guys are going to love him. So freaking funny, so talented above all, and so kind. So thank you guys so much for being here. And I think my audio might be off a little bit, but we're going to keep rolling. So let me know if you guys can't hear me. But I appreciate you all tuning in tonight. We're going to have an amazing stream learning a lot about Playful, about him, about his art career. We're also going to learn about Playful in the creatives, so that's very exciting. And also, guys, I mean, there is so much to look forward to this year still. It might be September, but we have a jam-packed year, so we're going to hear what else Playful's up to for the year. Maybe some spoilers? I don't know. I can't confirm anything might happen tonight. And guys, stay tuned, because we have a phenomenal giveaway tonight, guys. Courtesy of Playful. This was so incredibly kind. When we had first met at Assembly, we were talking, and he was so sweet to donate this amazing TJP and Playful Gorilla blank to our channel to give away to one of you guys. And let me just say, you guys are lucky, because I freaking want to keep this. Damn! Look at that, signed by both artists. And Playful was so sweet, and then we were like, why don't we do a live stream? We'll get to throw out some shout outs, inform you guys about Playful, you know, get to shout out this amazing person, and also give away this beautiful piece of art. So whoever wins this tonight is very lucky indeed. Now, if you guys don't know Playful Gorilla, you're going to learn a lot about him tonight, so stay tuned, and make sure to put any questions that you have for Playful in the chat as well, and we'll be able to bring those up during the stream. But guys, get excited. Tonight's going to be amazing. I just want to thank everyone so much for tuning in. To everyone who's tuning in live, but also watching after the fact, thank you guys for being here and for supporting. Before we get started, please don't forget to follow Playful Gorilla on Instagram. His Instagram is here in the little spinner at the bottom of the screen, but it is at Playful Gorilla on Instagram. Also, check out Playful's website for his artwork and everything else that he's up to. My amazing mom has been dropping the link in the chat here. And guys, tonight's going to be so incredible. I also want to give one more shout out before we get started. And give me one sec, guys. Okay, hopefully that resets it. But after our stream tonight, guys, we are going to head over to Whatnot at Ditto Pop. We're going to go check out Ditto's stream, because there's some amazing artist friends who are going to be there, and lots of reveals and exciting things. So 10 o'clock, we're going to head over there. But guys, without further ado, let's bring on the man of the hour, my amazing special guest, who I'm so honored to have here tonight. Let's bring on the one and only Playful Gorilla!
Yeah, boy! No sour, yo! Okay, hold on, I gotta get official.
There we go!
Hi, this is Allstate calling, making sure your insurance policy has not lapsed over. Am I speaking with Steph?
Yeah, who is this again?
This is Mr. No Sabo. We're just trying to make sure that your policy is covered. Is everything all right there? Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Yo, look official. Look at that shit. Wow.
I have to say, Playful, that I think you win the award for the best entrance to my YouTube. That was amazing. How are you?
What's up, Steph? I am doing fantastic. fantastic. I ain't gonna lie. I'm having a good day today. Everything's on the up and up. Broken and happy is what it is. Broken happy.
Okay, okay, I love that. Well, I'm glad with the happy part and truly honored to have you here tonight. So, thank you so much for spending your Friday night with us. We're going to have a whole party tonight.
I'm down. I'm ready. I hope you're
I'm
ready.
excited you're here. I've been
I'm
looking so
excited.
forward to this.
Me too. You don't understand how much I've been meaning to like make sure this happens, and I'm glad
Mhm.
you hit me up, and I'm glad you put this into motion. I'm glad to be here. Listen, we're back live, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's
Oh,
been a long
yeah.
time coming, so this is cool. I'm
Oh,
ready.
yeah. I love it. And we got a lot of Puerto Rican pride and support in the chat here. I see the flags going. Guys, thank you for
Yantre,
being here.
wepa. That's what
I
I'm
love
talking
it.
about.
I love it. I see a lot of love for you also. Everyone just adores you. So thank you so much for being here.
I love it. I appreciate it. Again, Steph, really, 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 really thank you. I appreciate you. This is yeah, I'm back in my element, so I'm excited. I'm
Oh,
excited.
yeah. Okay, great. I love it. So I think before we jump into any of the fire tonight, I think we
Ooh.
got to start off a little bit, chiller. Before we
Uh-huh.
get into the reveals, spoilers, giveaway, everything that we have planned for tonight, tell us who is Playful Gorilla. Tell us all about yourself. Tell us where'd you get your start. Give us
Oh,
the whole story.
Steph, I'm old. I got like a long story. You know what I'm saying?
You are not old. Stop it. Get out
Well,
of
listen.
here.
My name is Alex. I go by the Playful Gorilla. A lot of hopefully some people know me. You know what I'm saying? That'd be fantastic. I've said the story plenty of times before, but this is a new audience, so hopefully we get to know each other a little bit better. Um, I come from a very crazy background. I born in Puerto Rico, raised in Philly. Um, Ended up going down to Miami to study a little bit, and eventually graduated as a computer animator. So I have a BFA in computer animation, which is kind of cool. Which
Dang.
which is kind
Okay.
of like this is like the the origin, right? Like
Doing it all.
listen. We've been hustling for the better part of 20 years here. Making a living, being a professional artist, which is kind of cool. So, I've been very fortunate enough to carry such a long tenure in doing what I love to do, which is wild. I can't complain. It all started here in Philly. I try to go to Penn State for a little bit, try to become a industrial engineer. It was my dad's
Mhm.
dream. That shit was not for me. It just wasn't for me. After 2.5 years of just failing left and right,
I hear you.
it was just
Yeah.
like nope. I remember not even being able to go into core classes, and my counselor was like, "Yeah, you just gotta spend another year taking random classes to bring your GPA up." I'm like, "That ain't happening. That
Hmm.
ain't happening." So I dropped out. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not for you.
Dropped
Okay.
out. My parents hated it. Like my dad didn't speak to me for the entire summer. It was the whole we're first generation kind of like college graduates, if that makes sense. So it's like my dad was very adamant about
Hmm.
me getting an education and all that good stuff. Um, so I kind of followed his dream. It didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of decided. My mom came up to
Hmm.
me. She was like, "Look, you got to go back. You got to go back. You got to do something. Your dad's absolutely angry. You're not gonna just hang out with your friends on the corner. It's like we're not doing that. She was
Yeah.
my number one fan, and she
Aw.
was the one from the get that was like you got a great future ahead of you. You just need to lock it in and make sure that you are on the right track. So I was like, you know what?
Hmm.
Sure. You want me to go back to college? I'll go back to college, but this time I'm gonna do it on my own terms. So
There
I
you
ended up
go.
just like
Okay.
at the time this was pre-Google, you know what I mean? So my brother went down to Florida to Boca Raton, and I was like, you know
Uh
what?
huh.
I'll go to Florida. Why not? So I went on like Ask Jeeves. I'm like, give me cities in Florida, and boom, Miami popped up. I'm like, ooh,
The
this is like
place
the
to
summer that
go.
Will Smith dropped that anthem. I was like, all right, let's go, let's go. Honestly, the idea was to go down and party. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not, I
Hmm.
don't think I've ever confessed that to anybody. So just don't say nothing to nobody.
You got
Just
it.
me
It's
and
just
you.
between you
No
and me.
one's
No one
listening.
else
You know
will
what I mean?
ever know. Don't worry. No, it's someone's business. There you
But
go.
ended up going down there. So here's where I was. You ready? I basically packed up
Uh huh.
everything I had. I literally ripped myself out of Philly, got in my truck, and drove down to Miami. I have just bought a brand new
Wow.
computer. It was like an Apple, one of those. IMAX or whatever. I get down there, I unpack it.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to turn this motherfucker on. I just sat for 3 days, and I'm like, oh shit, what the hell did I get myself into?
What
Yeah,
did I
because like
do?
they didn't ask me for a portfolio, they didn't ask me for nothing. They were just like, I sent a $90 like application fee, and 2 weeks later they accepted me. I'm like, oh
Hmm.
shit, I'm leaving. Like I'm going for real. Like it's crazy. I get down there,
Wow.
everybody's pissed because everybody did portfolios. Some people had like tried for a few times. I was like, I snuck in the back
Hmm.
doors.
You were too good. They were like, "Oh, this is a one done scenario." Like, just get him
I don't
over
know.
here.
I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I think it like I fell through the
Okay,
cracks and like somebody just picked it up and instead of putting it in the trash, they put it in the accepted fee. You know what I'm saying? So
it was meant to
yeah,
be. There you
I got
go.
lucky a little bit. But no,
Yeah.
that was it. So I went down there and I thought I was gonna be like a 2D animator. That's how crazy. I didn't even look at the actual curriculum. I
Mm.
was just like animation. Yeah, I could do that. Bang. Yo, I get down there, it's 3D
Yeah.
animation, and I'm like, I got a Mac. I'm the only person other than one other dude in the fucking school that had a Mac. Everybody has Windows PCs and everything.
Hmm.
I'm just sitting there like, what the hell did I get myself into? Thank God.
I gotcha.
Thank God my boy Tyler, shout out to Tyler, was the only one with a Mac and basically came to my room and showed me how to turn on my machine. That's it. That was the beginning of a beautiful friendship. And let me tell you, it
I
was
love
the
that.
best thing that was the best decision I ever made. I swear to God, another 6 months in Philly, this conversation, I would probably have been having it with you behind bars. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. It was that wild while I was here at that age. So,
Hmm.
I go down there. I I I said, you know what? I'm not messing this opportunity up. I already effed up. I dropped out once. I'm not gonna do it again. So I did. I
Hmm.
basically just went into beast mode. I'm like, I'm gonna learn this. There's just me and my roommates. I have no family down here. I don't know anybody down here. So every day, every night, morning, noon, and night, I am eating that computer up. I'm just trying to figure things out. So much so that I graduated 6 months early. We were top of the class. We were the first three students that actually finished a thesis reel, which was a fully animated piece with the whole nine. Like
Oh
even
my
back then, I was
gosh.
doing merch. We were doing our own DVD covers and VHS covers.
Hmm.
Fucking dope as shit. I learned so much and I've gained so much respect for the craft just working alongside some amazing people that just really taught me the ropes. You know what I'm saying? These guys, even to
Yeah.
today, um, they're my kids' godfathers. That's how close we've gotten. You know what I mean?
That's amazing too to see that support come in. And I'm a big believer that everything
hundred
happens for
percent.
a reason.
I honestly,
So I
yeah,
feel like,
I gotta agree with you on that one because there's no way in hell what happened for me to get down there and start this wasn't just
mhm,
meant to be. It was
just pushing you right off the dock and making sure you could swim, but like the world knew you
you
could.
know what? To be honest, I was very I was gonna say shy, but I'm not shy. I've never been shy, but I was always very reserved because I felt a
Yeah.
little. I've always felt like I got a chip on my shoulder, like as in I'm not good enough as the person next to me, and that has always been the motivation
Hmm.
of like, okay, how can I be better? Because the minute I become better, I can do what people did for me, and it's help out and be of service. To be honest, that's kind of where it was all stemming from. My dad is a pastor, so a lot of the stuff that I grew up seeing was him just
Hmm.
helping people in need. And you know what? I've always between that and Miami, it was one of those kind of moments where I was like, you know what? I may not be the greatest artist. I may not be the greatest person. I may not be the greatest, rapper alive. Okay, maybe I'm not a rapper at all, but still. Um, but
Could
if
be.
I work hard enough, I can keep up with at least the person in last place. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
can make sure I'm doing things. Um, when I left Miami, it was crazy. Like I said, I graduated there. I started working down in Miami. I worked
Hmm.
for a little ad agency that we did all the graphics for the Miami Heat down there. I was
Oh
the only
wow.
3D guy in, so a lot of the 3D elements that was all me for a few.
Dang. Okay.
And then I traveled the country. After that, I went to North Carolina, Podunk Town, Jacksonville, North Carolina. I work in the aerospace industry. I went from there down to Florida, to Jacksonville. Same company, but different side of things. Like
Yeah.
we working on military aircraft, which is pretty cool. I did like the graphics for training manuals and shit like that. It was fucking weird.
That's
Um,
awesome though. What
from
an
there,
amazing career to have
yeah,
with knowing how to do what you do.
yeah. I mean, I think that's where my perspective come from. Like
Hmm.
I every single 9 to 5 I had, like I said, it's that chip on the shoulder. It's like I needed to make sure that I was also having a clientele as a freelancer. It's like, okay, I need a new job. I
Yeah.
need a new skill set. This person asked me for, hey, can you animate in 2D and do this? And I'm like, yes, I can. You know what I mean? Like
Right out.
I just took it on, and I would do these like diving into the deep end and just figuring shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and again, every 9 to 5, I've always had clients, and I always kind of sharpen my skill set. Like, what can I be doing? How can I help someone? In the same time, kind of help myself. Kind of, learning new skills, learning how to talk to people, learning how to run a small business, and it was always under the table and just there was always there. I was always constantly hustling and working. That's
Yeah.
I'm my dad's kid. I can't help it. You know what I mean?
I hear ya.
So at that point, I leave fucking Florida to go out to California. So I live in California. I start working with.
Wow.
I'm not gonna say who I'm working with because it's kind of. But if you want to hit me up in the DMs, I'll let you know. But
Yeah, I'll message you. I want to know.
very big religious institution that paid
Okay.
me a shit ton of money, and it was epic. It was absolutely epic. It was just very weird, a very weird phase of my life. Found out there. So in the meantime, like in the transition, I had just gotten married. We moved out there together. We knew no one out there. It's another one of those. Hey, let's pick up and go. Let's.
Yeah.
So
Go
me and my
for it.
wife go out there. We find out we're pregnant a month after we got out there. So I'm like, shit,
Aw.
right? So I'm like, I
It's
don't
so
know
sweet.
anybody here. I'm panicking. So I'm like, I gotta go back home. Like my parents are home, her parents are home. So then
Mm-hmm.
I made a huge jump right back to the East Coast, and we ended up coming back to Philly.
Wow.
I started working in the pharmaceutical industry and
Okay.
started doing a bunch of like interactive multimedia shit. So I learned how to create little video games. I did a Wii game for pill pop. I don't know. It's weird. It's fucking cool. I loved it.
That's
Um,
awesome.
I went in there with the freelancer mentality, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a little ad agency, and I was part of the multimedia side, and they had a graphic design side. But
Mm-hmm.
I picked up so many of the graphic design jobs, and I would just fucking tear it. I mean, people started hating me a little bit, but it is what it is. But
It's okay. They hate you because
um,
they ain't you.
yeah, you can't help it. I'm in my mentality is I have a kid now.
Yeah.
I got bills to pay. I got another mouth to feed. Like my mindset is just hustle, 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 hustle.
Of course. Yep.
But at that point, like I came to a realization that I can't sit in front of my computer for 18 hours like I used to do before and just
Mm-hmm.
freelance and animate and all this crazy shit. Because my boy was born, and that's the fucking that thing that moment in time changed me to the core. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Having your first kid, it's the greatest thing ever, and I've
Mm-hmm.
always ran with that. But the problem is, as a creative, what happened is I just hit a wall. I hit a wall, and I'm like, I got all these skill sets, and now I'm doing graphic design and
Mm-hmm.
multimedia shit, not honing my 3D stuff, and I got really depressed really fast, and my wife was
Mm-hmm.
just like, "Yo, you gotta do something." So you gotta do something. I'm like, I know,
Yeah.
and I remember meeting somebody out in California. I was living in Philly at the time, and
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "Yo, I got 2 tickets for a Maya user meeting group." And I'm like, "Okay, what the hell is that?" He's like, "Well, it's a bunch of Maya guys, which is like the 3D package that I use." And I'm like,
Uh-huh.
"Okay, that's cool." He's like, Blue Sky is gonna be there, the animation studio. Some of the
Holy cow.
animators are gonna
Yeah.
be there, show you some like behind the scenes stuff. I'm like, this is the time of like Rio. I don't know, you remember the movie Rio with the birds?
Mm-hmm.
So the animators for the Burst they brought the rigs. They showed you how to. I was just like, oh my god, I missed this so much. I was like, this is everything,
That's
right?
awesome.
And so I'm sitting there, and the second part of the presentation
Mm-hmm.
is by my buddy Steve Tukowski. Now Steve Tukowski was an ex animator,
Oh,
worked
okay.
for Blue Sky, freelancing on the side, and just recently had a kid. And he goes, I did everything. He's like, but I just want to spend time with my kids. And I started dabbling into like prototyping and toys, and I found this whole
Mm-hmm.
designer toy scene. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what magical fucking shit did I just
Wow.
happen to just get into, right?
What year was this about? Because mentioning
This
designer toys, I know that they weren't big until all of a sudden it hit, Kid Robot hit, the Dunnies hit, and then it took off. So
this is
about when was this?
this is around that time. I want to say
Oh, okay.
probably a year after Kid Robot San Francisco was open.
Gotcha.
This is when I say is that I wasn't part of that first wave. I was part of that second wave of like the newcomers who came in and really started shaping the scene, which is kind of
Okay.
crazy. I've been doing this Playful Gorilla for over 10 years now, so that's the kind of the time frame we're talking about,
Wow.
right?
Okay, so this is also, guys, for reference then, if we're going back to 2015, Funko is only a couple years old. We're
Couple years old.
having a
Yeah.
boom in designer toys and art
Yes.
toys, and it's starting to increase on the scene. And speaking of that, by the way, Art by Zoe said he's waiting on the collab. So I want
Oh,
to know more about this because I
it's
don't know what this means.
it's on my list, motherfucker. It's on
Okay,
my
we're
list.
gonna get to this
I had a
list soon,
list. I don't
guys.
know about that. Yo, so there's so much. Oh my god, there's so much. You don't even
I
understand. I
can't
haven't got
wait.
time.
We'll get into that soon, guys. But so then at this point, is this where you kind of
That was
forayed
it.
into designer toys
That was it.
and
That
painting,
was my
customizing?
that was the point in my life that I want to say was that second epic moment after my kid was born was
Oh,
the
that's so sweet.
introduction of toys. This is the first time that it slapped me in the face of like there's some artists behind the toys that you play with. I've always been a toy
Yeah.
guy. I've always loved toys. Like even before this, like you gotta say I'm a big, I couldn't afford the toys as a kid, so now I buy all of them. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, and that's a lot of collectors too. A lot of
yes.
collectors, the reason why they collect certain things is because when they were kids, they didn't have it. And now, I mean, it's huge for Funko, G.I. Joe, Motu, the 80s action
Oh
figures.
yeah.
Like, everyone loves
That
vintage too.
was
So, from
that
the
was my
collector standpoint, I hear you.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Give me. I had every single figure. Like you name it. Like that was my shit. I every single dollar I used to make as a kid. I remember
Hmm.
was $5.28. $5.28 got you a motherfucking Teenage Mutant Ninja Toys at
I
Toys R
love
Us,
that.
and every single $6 I had, I would hustle my little chunky butt over to Toys R Us and pick something up. It was fucking
Oh,
phenomenal.
I miss those days. My mom and I
Um,
used to go every Black Friday too, specifically. Shout out to my mom, guys, Funko lover.
Shout
She's
out to your mom, by the way.
she's the
She
best.
is awesome,
Thank you.
and I love it. I love it. I love it. I
Yeah,
love the support
she's
she gives you.
the
That would be my
sweetest
mom
woman.
today for sure. So shout out to
Yeah.
your mom for sure.
Thank you. She's
Um,
the best. And we used to go, I'll never forget, like 3 a.m. Black Friday and get all the different toys and stuff. And that's what really kicked me off when I was a kid. Always going out with my mom, always going. She would take me everywhere. And my little sister too. So I hear you a lot.
it was those moments. I don't
Hmm.
think my family ever. They thought I was a little nerd kid. They never understood
I
my
was the same way.
fascination. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
dad's a old school Puerto Rican,
Uh huh.
electrician, mechanic, jack of all trades type of deal. Never get it. He never understood it. He honestly he fought me when I went down to Miami. He's like, "How are you gonna make money pushing a pencil?" Literally.
I
And a lot
love
of
that.
that chip on the shoulder that I have stems from that. It's like, yo, I'm gonna prove not only
Yeah.
you wrong, but everybody around me wrong. You know.
That's a
So
motivation.
at this meeting,
Hmm.
Steve Tagazi, he shows he's working in the same program I'm doing. He shows all his like handmade prototypes. He shows us his sketchbot, which was mass produced. He gave the blueprint of how to work
Wow.
this, and I'm sitting there like, yo, what is this? Yo, and what blew my mind afterwards was his name is Mr. Gullen. He was the lead prototyper to McFarlane Toys at the time. And
Mhm.
before, this was like The Walking Dead, when Walking Dead first started.
Oh my
I
gosh.
held a Michonne prototype in my hand before it dropped on stores. When I tell you my mind, my psyche, my life, my everything was just blown. I'm like, how do I do this? How do I get into this? Right? I
Wow.
found the calling. It was. I know people say that all the time. Oh, I found my no, that was it. That moment, that meeting. I remember
Yeah.
being outside in Chinatown in New York. Picked up the phone. I called my buddy up first. I'm like, bro, I know what I'm doing. Next part, I called my wife. I'm like, babe, I know what I'm
I
doing.
love
And that was
that.
it. That was the
Yeah.
beginning of what I'm doing today. Um,
Wow.
at the time, I was running a freelance company called
Hmm.
Rivera3D.com. Um, I wanted. So what Steve taught me that day. This was again. This is before I had any social media presence. No nothing. He was the one that was like, "Hey man, what's your Twitter? Hey man, what's your Instagram?" I'm like, "What is Twitter
I
and what
gotta
is
get on
Instagram?"
that. Yeah.
That night, I'm setting up accounts. I'm following him. I'm following all his buddies. Like I
Yeah.
just for the next year and a half, all I did was study. Like I did what I usually do, and it's do
Hmm.
it a deep dive. I went to every single convention. It was the first time I saw New York Comic Con. I visited every single
Wow.
office. I shook hands with all these designer guys that were doing the indie stuff behind the scenes, all
And
the
how?
resin.
What year was this, Playful?
This is what year we took. We're talking about 14, maybe
Oh
2014,
wow,
2015.
that's
So this is
amazing.
early. This is, you know, this
Yeah,
is mad early. Like you still had artists that you can walk up to, Lou Pimentel, and you know, you
crazy.
just these OG dudes that I call them OG now because I'm part of the OG crew.
Yeah.
But it was just mind blown after mind. Like, yo, you did this, you do this at home. How the fuck do you? Like, I just sat there and I ate, and I listened, and
Hmm.
I studied, and I try to figure out how do I fit in here. I have all the skill set, you know, for you know, with my animation career, everything I would have done to animate a character, I do.
Hmm.
You design it, you sculpt it, you texture it, you pose it. The only difference is instead of animating, I turn left and just start prototyping and
Selling
printing
them.
and doing my own stuff.
It's amazing. So
That was my in. That was my in. So I offered my services to everybody.
yeah.
At first, nobody really picked up on it. It's like, okay, well, you know, cool, cool. I'll figure this out. You know,
Hmm.
um, the name Playful Gorilla was all my wife.
I was gonna say, how'd you get your name too?
Yeah, so it was really cool. So I'm sitting there, I'm talking as excited. I'm talking to her. She's like, okay.
Yeah.
I'll say, look, babe, I need to swap out my name. I don't want anybody to look at the last name. And you know, I've lost a lot of freelance clients because the minute they realize, you know, I am not, you know, your
Mm.
typical whatever. I'm Puerto Rican as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And my
Hmm.
last name is Puerto Rican as shit. So it's like I found a lot of issues, especially, you know, I'm international. Like all my clients were everywhere, so sometimes you couldn't get into certain places, whatever. So the
Yeah,
idea was I need a name, I need a moniker, um,
I love
that
that.
represents me without
Uh-huh.
showing my real true colors. Like who am I? Who, it doesn't matter. I don't matter. Like my this doesn't matter.
It's your artwork, and that's what you're.
Focus on the artwork, yes.
Hmm.
And
I hear you.
Steve that same day also gave me the best piece of advice. Was like, he goes, find your style, because at the moment, like I said, I was a freelancer, I was a chameleon. I can go into
Everything.
your company, your
Hmm.
brand, figure out what you need, and replicate that. That's my forte even to today. Like I can go in and, you know what I mean, I can disassociate from my style to make
Hmm.
sure that I create whatever you need. So when we're sitting there, I'm like, babe, you know, like I wanted something that, like, I feel like if given the chance,
Hmm.
I can beast out. So I was like, I need something that's like beast related and
I
just,
see where this is going.
you know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
she looks at me, she's like, yeah, babe, you're like, you know, you're like my big gorilla. Because at the time I was a big motherfucker. Let me tell you, I was pushing like 400 pounds. I had hair down my back. It was phenomenal. Okay, I was a fucking
Very
monster.
authentic to the name.
So she looks at me, but she goes, "But you're not mean. You're not like, you're not. You know, you're so easy to talk to and get along with. You're like very playful." And I'm like, "What did you just say?"
Oh wow, you
I
had that
said,
moment where you're
I
like,
said,
"That's the
I was
name."
like, "Playful gorilla." I was like,
I
"There it
love
is.
that
It
story.
represents who I am as a person,
Hmm.
who I'm trying to be as an artist, right?" So I just, like I said, I just give me the chance. Give me the chance. I promise that you're getting not only me, but you're getting my work ethic. You're getting my determination. My, like, I don't fucking give up. I don't quit.
Hmm.
To my detriment, to my health. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was it. At that point, for the next year, if you and the cool thing is that my Instagram feed is my timeline. Like,
Hmm.
the first post from Instagram was the beginning of what I was doing. So I just sat there and I sketched and I tried to find what do I bring to that? Who am I? You know what I mean? So at first it was learning and meeting people and meeting the
Hmm.
designer toy artists and figuring out, oh my God, this what is Kid Robot? What is this and what is that? Like, it was just every time I turned a corner, it was something new and something fresh. I'm like, yo, I need to be a part of this so bad.
Yeah. I hear you.
And that's it. That was it. I just studied. I remember the first custom show I was part of
Hmm.
was, good lord, I mean, he's gonna kill me. Anyway, he was upset because the scene was very locked down. Nobody could
Hmm.
really get into it. People were very gatekeeping.
I feel like
He
that's
go,
changed a lot now too.
yeah, 100%.
Especially with the
And
community. Like I know that you know a lot of the same artists and collectors and stuff, and I feel like that's changed a lot, even over the
it
last couple years.
it has evolved. It has
Hmm.
evolved for sure, for sure. When I first started, you couldn't, like, I email. Okay, the first one of the first few people I emailed was, Benny from Tenacious Toys.
Oh, we love
I
Benny.
That is my brother from
He is
another mother. I
amazing.
don't
Guys,
care what they
follow
say.
Tenacious Toys.
Oh my God, please follow that man. I emailed him and I emailed about 20 other people. He's
Mm-hmm.
the only person that got back to me. Not only got back to me,
Surprise
but
me.
he hit
Yeah.
every single one of my points. I showed him like
Wow.
what my concept was, what I was trying to get to. He's like, you need to talk to this person, you need to do this. He was as open and as honest and as genuine as any person I ever met. And that started a road. So once I started messing with Benny, there was an artist that came through. He was upset. He's like, I'm sick and tired of gatekeepers. Fuck this. I do resin cast. He did this little owl character, and he
Uh-huh.
goes, Matt. His name is Matt.
Okay.
He goes, the next 10 people who fucking DM me right now, you're part of the fucking custom show. I don't care where you're from. I don't care what you do. And I'm like,
Oh, wow.
and that
That's
was it.
awesome.
My first custom show was at New York Comic Con, which is fucking crazy. And again,
That's an honor to have your first custom at NYCC. Like, you just skipped the whole queue and you went right to the finale.
now, mind you, this was about a year and a half in. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been shaking a lot of hands. I've been working. I tried to do some work with a few folks. I did a bunch of stuff. It was just me in my learning phase. Once I did that first custom show, that was it. That was the other moment of like, I need to do this. And over the course of the years, like, my sole purpose of Playful Gorillas, one is a test bed. I want to try something new. I want to experiment. I do it. There's no client telling me you can't do that. There's nobody telling me, whatever. It was a fucking perfect place to just be creative. And I think we forget that sometimes, that as an artist, sometimes we just need to do shit. Just do it.
What it's all
Nike.
about.
I tell all my fellow artists, Nike, just fucking do it. And that's
I
what I
love
did.
it.
I sat there and I cranked out. And then, I got into, at that time I got laid off, not fired. Fuck that shit. I got laid off from the pharmaceutical industry. And at that point I'm like, how do I align my like career and my hobby at the same time? So I went from the pharmaceutical industry and I started working in Philly at a 3D printing company, like a high-end 3D printer.
Amazing. Doing what you love a lot more.
Even more. So every day I'm working, I go home and I do stuff. And then I was tasked to create a new vertical in the toy industry. So it was the first time I'm talking to bigger companies. Like I had a meeting with fucking DC in New York right before I got laid off from there. We were supposed to drop this entire like scan your face and put it on a superhero body shit. Like it was like I had it all laid out, fantastic fucking shit. But then I got laid off from that motherfucking place too. So that started a fucking journey of like, okay, now I have to figure out how to run Playful Gorilla and make it work, and how do I make a living out of this.
I hear ya.
I hit the road. I did every fucking convention across the country that you can think of. We're hitting Decon, we're hitting Texas, we're doing the down in Alamo, all over the place.
So I definitely want us to get to this, and we've already gotten some questions in the chat about this.
Ooh.
So we have a couple questions for you.
Yes.
Before we kind of get into, because I want to make sure we have enough time to go through what's up next for you. I know you have a lot planned, and I want everyone to be able to hear about it. So your first question is, okay, Crown, who's amazing. Hi, Crown. Thank you for being here. Asked.
What's up, Crown?
Well, they had said, wow, you're quite impressive. But also, what is your favorite turtle?
Oh, come on, man. It's Michelangelo.
I knew you were going to say that. That's everyone's favorite.
He's like my spirit animal, you know what I'm saying?
I love that. Also, guys, TJP is here, so we're going to get into the giveaway very shortly. Thank you for being here, TJP. But, Playful, tell us about what is up next for you. Are you going to Decon?
Okay. So I'm in a very, very interesting spot in my road path here. For the last 3 years, I kind of took a big break. I needed to step back away from everything, focus on my family a little bit. I got kids going into high school, transitioning, doing all kinds of crazy. Like I needed to focus on my family. I was putting work in with Fett at the doing a show every fucking Friday.
Yeah.
I worked myself to nothing. So what I'm doing right now is I'm taking a step back, and I'm focusing on just creating. So I will not physically be at Decon.
Okay.
But my work is going to be there.
Yes, I did see some spoilers of some things that you're involved in, but can you give us any teasers or any upcoming collabs, or what is coming up for you, and where can you find it?
I hope you're ready. There's a lot of shit going on. So
rapid fire. Hit us with everything. Okay. Let's do it. Get ready, guys.
This
Put
is
your
where I'm
seatbelt
at
on.
now. And this is why I can't travel too much because there's a lot going on. A very epic shit that's happening in my life right now, and I'm super
Mhm.
grateful and super thankful and just humbled by all the opportunities that are really popping up
Yeah,
now. So
that's
right
amazing.
now, the next show happens next Saturday. I am part of the Monster Mash art show at Cosmic Primate Tattoo. And I gotta show this
Awesome.
off because you're the first person to see this. Okay.
Ooh, let's go. We love exclusive
All
reveals.
right, you ready? This is
Let's see it.
my there he is. My gorilla Jason
Oh
with
my
a
gosh.
removable Jason mask, as you can see there.
Okay, that's freaking awesome. I know we have a lot of horror fans, and we're getting close to
Well,
Halloween, so I'm sure
here
that's gonna be a hit.
here's the thing. I kind of went a little crazy. And this is the mini. This is what's actually dropping there.
Holy
So this
cow!
is the official. Oh, I dropped the mask somewhere. I hope I don't break it.
Oh, that's okay.
It's somewhere down there.
We'll find it.
But he's
You
my
ready?
big 7.5-inch Jason Gorilla for that show next week. Okay, so that's a reveal.
I
I haven't shown it all, so
love
this is
it.
one of these. Hey!
You bought the buzzer!
That's happening next Saturday. Next Saturday as well, I
Wow.
will be in Metuchen, New Jersey. I'm doing a live painting session
Nice.
and outside con with Metuchen Pops. Amazing company. They reached out. They're giving that opportunity. So I'll be there in the morning, and then I'll be at the show at night here in Philly.
Amazing.
After that, we have. I'm part of the Hope Custom Show. This
Hmm.
is this is hosted by After Five Studios, and we're gonna be in an exhibition at the Design Museum of Chicago. So that's gonna be fucking dope as shit. That
Holy
starts
cow.
in
Chicago.
October. I know, and it's the Design Museum, which is my first museum show. Well, no, yeah, my first museum. Is it my first museum? I think it's my first museum. Anyway, fucking
It's
epic, very cool.
good
All
for
right.
you.
Frank and He show that's happening in October. That's gonna be live on Instagram with Crystal Lake Confections.
Dang.
Then we're doing. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Then we're doing I'm co-hosting the 5th annual Masquerade show happening again October 18th with Crystal Lake. Then New York Comic Con. So here's what's happening. I
Oh,
may or may not be in the building. I still haven't decided yet because
oh
I
my
got a lot
gosh.
of shit to handle.
Before
But
you tell us any more, we're going to
yes,
do a little surprise real quick, guys. We're going to do our giveaway entering starting now while Playful's
yes.
telling us more. So,
Come on, guys, let's get your
anyone
stuff.
who's here, drop a gorilla emoji or many in the chat, and I'm going to get you guys on a wheel so I can get you all loaded up. So drop gorilla emojis in the chat. We're going to let it roll for a couple minutes
Yes.
as Playful's telling us. And thank you guys for joining. I saw the amazing Red Guardian also join. So thank you, Red, for
Shout
being
out to
here.
Red. That's another homie right there.
The
Motherfucking
best.
legend.
Thank
Legend
you
right
guys
there.
so much for showing up and for supporting Playful. So Playful, keep telling us. And guys,
Sorry.
gorilla
Yes.
emojis.
New York Comic Con. So I
Yeah.
have a giant patch collaboration with Five Borough Prints. Do not miss out. It's going to be very exclusive, very fucking badass. I
Ooh.
can't reveal it yet. I'm not going to reveal it yet because that's going to be a surprise. At the same show, we're dropping a new set of stickers with the 501st company with Tenacious Toys.
Nice.
You gotta check those out. We did them last year. It's for charity, so make sure you pick up some stickers. Most of that money is going to go to the charity. I'll have a couple customs, maybe one or two. But what I'm also dropping is the prototypes to the next blind box series I'm doing with my Banana Skinny caps. There's a new family of caps that I'm dropping, so please go check them out. They will be there. You're gonna have to find them. You have to take pictures. You gotta hunt them down because I'm gonna be giving away a free set of the prototypes while we're there. Okay.
Okay, that's amazing.
So keep an eye out. So brand new scopes, a new run. I think it's like 4 or 5 altogether, with alongside my Banana Skinny cap. So we're working on some cool shit. Okay, all right. Like I said, I will give it. Oh shit, there's so much. Okay, then after that is Decon, right? So Decon, like I said, I'm not gonna physically be there for sure this year, but I am part of the Heartworks, the Kid Heart custom show hosted by
I
the Space
saw.
Lab and Jay Martin. Shout out to those legends over there. I do have a dope collaboration with Fed Up Toys. We're dropping on his Bob Rasta figure. That's gonna be dropping, and then there might be a custom or two there in a couple different places. So keep an eye out for that. I will tell everybody where everything's at. you gotta go to I Like Cool Shit. Make sure you picked up the fucking Good Humor sticker pack. I mean TJP's in that. I'm in it. Fucking cast. There's some bangers.
Everyone. Cardi's in there.
Everyone's in there.
Everyone. Yeah.
You cannot. So make sure you pick that up. Okay. So here's the one. I'm gonna tease this. All right.
Oh, okay.
In November, I am linking up with Grade A. It's called Grade A Presents Psycho-less Fan Experience. Okay, we're
Okay.
going old school with one member of the Beatnuts, and we're dropping some exclusive merch. Please support this. This is a fucking bucket list item for me. Working with Psycho-less is one of my fucking favorite rappers from growing up when I was a kid. Let's fucking go. That fan experience is going to be crazy. Make sure you sign up. Make sure you get to this event. It's going to be dope. Again, I'll post about it soon. All right. I'm going to keep going. Oh, shit. All right. So shout out to, there's certain things that I'm going to mention some folks. Shout out to Mischief Toys, Lost for Toys, Mr. Dan, and Stash Loop Comics. I'm working on some really fucking fun projects with them. So keep an eye out. From
Okay.
comic books to wine bottles to fucking toys.
Everything.
To collabos.
We're
Yes.
dropping
Yes.
everything, guys.
We're doing it. And then hopefully here soon, another little kind of. I have the Gory times Playful Gorilla drop. I have about 10 of these coming.
Awesome.
They're gonna be dropping soon. I'm trying my best to get them. This is a long time coming. So shout out to Gory because I owe him this for a fucking year. So we're working on that. Get my shout out to motherfucking 3D Goose Lab. We still got them Puerto Rican Woo Johns.
Beautifully done.
Desktop toys, they're still coming. That's a 3D piece that I created, and Goose Lab fucking killed it on the prints. Shout out to hey, I wasn't kidding. Art by Zoe. Zoe, we got you, baby. So we got a cool collabo coming soon. Collabo with fucking sketches. That's gonna be fucking crazy. Shout out. Make sure to when the Puerto Rican Day Parade drops, keep an eye out for our fucking drop. What else? Customs. I got customs in a few different places. So if you want something instantaneously, go out to Mind's Eye Toy Shop in Cali, Strange Cat Toys in Florida, Poppin' Beards in Georgia, and fucking Space Lab here in Philly. I got some customs and some canvases out there. We also did a little silent drop, me and Jay. This is a collabo design here.
Love that, by the way. And the canvas is stunning at the Space Lab.
There's a canvas of it, one of one canvas that's has some embellishments by me and Jay, available right now. The shirts, I'm gonna be uploading the site this weekend. There's gonna be a bunch of new shit. Yeah, I mean shit. And then my last fucking teaser. I'm not gonna say where it is. I'm not gonna say when it is, but just ready. You ready?
Oh, let's see it.
100 artists versus one gorilla. Yes, man.
Oh.
Wait for that fucking show. It's gonna be the best fucking thing on the planet.
100 artists?
So my artists out there, keep your fucking emails open because in the next couple of days you might see some invites. I'm looking for 100 motherfucking artists for one of the biggest show of 2026.
Oh my
fucking
God.
go!
Let's go, baby.
Shit. One last thing, I gotta shout out to Cardi Artists because in February we're also coming back together. We're co-hosting the Creative Heart Design Show. Cannot miss that show. We raised so much fucking money last year for CHD. You gotta support that show. So anyway, like I said, this is why I can't be physically in every single place because I need time to wrap up and do a lot of shit that's coming. That's really motherfucking badass.
I can't even tell you the chat is popping off right now. Everyone is so excited about everything going on. Guys, throw some fire emojis in the chat for Playful because holy crap, did we just get the preview of the year?
No, y'all, I don't think y'all ready. Like I said, I took a time off. Motherfuckers, I'm back, baby. So if you think you want to do a collaboration, you want to do something, hit me up tonight because I'm ready. I'm locking up the next couple months of just what are we gonna drop, and we're gonna just drop and drop and drop. And of course, if you're in Philly, you gotta stop by City Hall. I got 2 fucking canvases right now, City Hall for the from 215 called Mucho Mucho Amor exhibition, featuring a bunch of Philly Puerto Rican artists. Fuck, hey, I gotta give them credit.
I love it.
We're
Beautiful,
out here, baby.
by the way. I saw the photos of the event, and your work is just, you are the type of artist that I look at, and I'm like, how did he even think of that? Like, truly, it's really inspiring, but also It's an extension of you, and you should be so proud of yourself. And thank you for everything that you do for artists, for the community. You're getting fire emojis quicker than I can pull them up on the screen right now, Alex. Like, people
Shout out to
really
King
love your.
Yaga. That's the homie right there. And
Yeah, he's
listen,
the best.
let's not even talk about past collabs. I'm about to bring back some old past collabs too, just to fucking drop them, from stickers to toys to all
Let's
kinds
do
of shit.
it. Drop
You know what I'm saying?
everything.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Like I said, and if like I said, my books are open. You need some work. Everything from fucking sketches to logos to toys to fucking, I'm shooting photography now too. I got a fucking gig tomorrow I gotta be shooting. So
I
we
love it.
do it all, baby. We do
That's
it all.
awesome. Well, guys, we're about to run the giveaway in a couple minutes. So, last call for anyone to enter. I got the wheel ready. But tell us if you, I guess, had to pinpoint one thing, right? What does art mean to you? Like, what really inspires you, keeps you going? Like, what has kept you in this career for so long as well? And will keep you in it for a while as well.
You know, it's funny. I started this year, so I don't know if you know, but I'm a teacher at a local high school.
Oh, that's amazing.
So I teach digital arts to juniors and seniors. But this year they added a new class for me, which is art appreciation, which
Mm.
basically said you come up with it. And I've been asking this question literally for the last 2 months of like, what is art? Um, to me, right? And I think how I got to where I am today just stems from, there's a lot of weight
Mm-hmm.
on what I do. I don't know if you guys know, but I lost my mom in 2016.
I'm so sorry.
She was when I tell you, my number one supporter. No matter what happened, no matter what I was going through, um, I remember all the stories she told me about us growing up in PR. Just when I was doodling and sketching all over the place, she would yell at me, but she would yell at me, but then be like, "Don't stop, keep going." You know what I mean? Like, it's
Yeah.
one of those things.
Yeah.
Um, art to me, I've for the last 20 years have devoted my life to feel included and feel part of something bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, at the end of the day, art is about storytelling. To me, art to me says, hey, I'm about to create something that is a part of me that I'm going to share with you. And within that sharing, I'm telling you a little bit of my story. I'm telling you
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of the situation I'm in at that moment in time. Um, there's there's everything that led me to here has always been a revelation of like, oh shit, I love movies growing up. I love aliens growing up. It wasn't until I got to college, and I know it sounds dumb as shit, but it was the first time that connected that there was an artist behind
Mm-hmm.
those designs, an artist that was trying to tell a story, an artist that sat there and then expressed themselves so that you can enjoy that artwork.
Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
to me, that's where it lies, and that's where it's always going to be. And it's
Mm-hmm.
if I can tell you a story that moves you in any way, whether it be good, bad, or indifferent, I did my job right. And
Mm.
I will focus my attention making sure that I not only represent those that came before me, that I do good by those that help me get to where I am. This isn't a one man show. This isn't this to me, art is life. Art is that fact of just being able to tell that story.
Yeah.
I'll go back to this one. See, I showed you this, guys, but what I didn't say is that this is very, very impactful to me and Jay. Me and Jay both are in the same club of losing our moms, right?
Mm.
This is a piece that's based on something that I did once my mom passed, called "Forever Broken," and
Oh.
it's a concept, and it's me trying to tell you a story of how I was a mama's boy and how
Mm-hmm.
not having her around today sucks. But what doesn't suck is that she called it. She told me exactly where I would be, how I would be, and I'm always going to tell that story no matter where I go. So this one is a a evolution of that. This is my Forever
Mm-hmm.
Broken. It reads at the bottom, neither space nor time has healed this wound, right? And
Mm.
there's a couple Easter eggs on his hand. You see the number. Oh, you can see that number
Mm-hmm.
28 and the number 16. 28 was how old my sister was when I lost her, and
Oh,
16 was
I'm
the
so
year I lost
sorry.
my mom. But
Yeah.
on his helmet here, you also see 22, and that was the year Jay lost his mom. Right.
Mm,
So we will forever tell this story. We will forever carry on the memories and the good times and everything that we do through our artwork.
yeah.
One of the pieces that's in City Hall now is that it was I'm telling the story of me living in Philly but longing to be in Puerto Rico. Right.
Mm,
Life just never gave me the opportunity to go back and live there, but that's okay. It's a story that I'm going to continue telling. It's why I represent it so hard. It's something that that's where my parents are from. That's where my mom is. That's where it's where my heart is what I'm
of
saying.
course. Yeah.
And again, art to me is just that.
It's
It's a way to
beautiful.
tell our stories. So
Yeah.
hopefully you guys are out there telling you guys' stories, and let me help wherever I can. You know what I'm saying? I'm down for you.
Oh my gosh, that was this will go down as one of the most beautiful moments on any live stream, and truly, it's incredible how you continue on her legacy. And I know she's looking down on you and your family, and it's beautiful that you can convey those emotions through your art. And as someone who's seen your artwork, and especially what you were specifically referring to, I can absolutely see that. And it's really, really moving to be able to get that feeling from something that you've created. So it means a lot to us who get to witness your work and your talents. But, thank you for sharing so many parts of you with us, with the world, with the art community. And it means more than, we could probably put into words. I'll say it that way.
I appreciate it. Just one last thing, and everybody who knows me, they see this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, there's a tattoo I got says "Sigue pa'lante." This was my mom's advice to me every single time I broke down to her, and this basically means you keep moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
And she always reminded me to say, no matter what happens, no matter how bad life gets, no matter how life kicks you down and tries to take you down, and people are going to be against you, and people are going to talk shit, and you keep moving forward, because in that motion you will find a way out, and you'll find success, and you'll find happiness, and you'll find peace. So that's my last little sprinkle of advice for everybody, because I want to share her legacy with
I love
everybody
that.
in the chat. So appreciate it, appreciate
Oh,
it, appreciate
thank
it.
you, Playful. You are the best. And it's been so amazing having you on tonight. We're going to run the giveaway in a second.
Let's
I'm going to share
go.
my screen, but also Jay has been commenting, and I want to give him a shout out because he shared some beautiful artwork with me that he has of yours. Artist proofs, skate deck.
Shout
Jay,
out
you got
to
to post a
my man
photo.
Jay.
Yeah,
Dímelo,
he's
Jay.
awesome.
That's a
He said, you
legend.
got to come to Puerto Rico for a show.
Listen, that is on my bucket list item. So if you're in PR and you own a gallery, you own a toy shop, you own a spot, hit me up. Let's make it happen. My goal for next year is to physically be in PR showing off some artwork. So
Woo.
dímelo, cabrón. Let's do this.
I love that. Oh, this has been such a beautiful stream. Okay, let's go ahead, guys, and let's find who is going to win this incredible giveaway. I have you all on the wheel already, so you're all here. Everyone who commented, grill emojis. Huge shout out to Playful for this. Please make sure to follow him. Whoever
No, no,
wins.
no. Shout out to TJP. What are you talking about?
You beat me to it. Guys, check this out. Come on, TJP and Playful, and here I will show you guys the color edition because I
I
got
was
this
gonna
at
say, do you have
assembly.
yours? Because that color, the colors that he freaking busted out were spectacular.
So
Spectacular.
amazing. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I brought the littles too to show you guys, of
Heck
course.
yeah.
'Cause I love them.
Hold on.
Okay,
I gotta show off. Like, bam.
hold
We're ready,
on.
baby. And the
Did
girls
you
in the
bring
back.
them? I love it. I love it. Guys, follow TJP. Follow Eddie. I just added you. Thank you. Follow Playful Gorilla. Good luck, guys. Playful, count us down.
All right, here we go. In 5, 4,
Oh,
3, 2, Uno, let's go! Here we go. Let's go. Who's gonna take it home? Who is gonna take it home? Oh
okay.
my God.
Sorry, Christina. I added you. Eddie, I added you. I'm
Christina,
going
you
to
messed up
shuffle
your
it just a
countdown.
couple times.
Christina, you messed up your
Okay.
countdown.
Playful, hit us
All right.
again.
Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vámonos. Here we go. Let's
Here we
go. Who's gonna
go.
take it?
Guys, we're heading over to Ditto and whatnot after this, so make sure you go. Oh my God, Timmy!
Yeah. Let's go. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my
Congratulations.
gosh! Oh my gosh, Timmy. So Timmy's one of our amazing moderators. Shout out to the mod squad, Timmy, Christina, Jeff, and also my amazing mom, guys. And Timmy, huge congratulations. You just won. Beautiful.
Steph,
Yeah.
is that wheel still spinning, right? Let's spin it again. Let's spin it again.
Are you sure?
First of all, we're gonna give away little collabo between me and Serge right there. That's the little.
Oh my gosh, guys!
Gorilla right there. Okay. So
Surprise!
first of all, here's what we're gonna do. One, your mom's getting one on the house, so she won already automatically. All right.
Oh,
Mama
thank
Dukes
you
is getting
so
one.
much.
Two, you're getting one for being such a badass host because you're a
Oh,
badass.
thank
Okay?
you. I'm honored.
And we're gonna take one and spin one off. These are blanks, so you know what I'm saying. If you want me to paint it, just hit me up. We'll figure something out. But
Amazing.
let's fucking go. Let's spin that motherfucker.
Okay, let's do it again.
And give some cool fucking toys away. There he is.
Playful, cannot thank you enough. That is so freaking sweet of you. Okay, let's do it again, guys. Do you want to count us in? Let's shuffle it a couple times.
Let's shuffle a couple times. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Spin, por favor.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for this amazing surprise. You are just the best. Michelle?
Michelle D.
Michelle,
Congratulations. So make sure it's have them hit me up, send me your addresses and all that good stuff, and I'll ship everything out to you guys for sure.
Oh, Playful, you are the best. I cannot thank you enough. That is so kind and generous of you, and for this beautiful giveaway here with TJP. Guys, please make sure to follow Playful Gorilla. He is such an amazing person. Please make sure to follow TJP. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. TJP also. I'm getting too excited. Please make sure to follow all of our incredible moderators, including Jeff, Christina, Timmy, and my amazing mama. Also, check out
your mom's awesome. Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah, she's incredible. Literally am so inspired to be like her every single day, and she's my idol, but my best friend. But guys, check out Playful's store. Okay, be on the lookout for all his amazing work this year, especially coming up soon. We got NYCC, DCon next weekend, live painting, so much goodness. And Playful, thank you so much. Truly honored that you came on the stream tonight. Thank you guys for all coming tonight, for watching, for all your support. Stay tuned because we have some special things coming up very soon. NYCC is coming up too. I'm not going to say anything, but you guys will find out soon. And thank you so much for being here tonight and just for sharing so much love and inspiration and just a beautiful sense of community with us, but the world around you. We love you.
We love you guys. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. We'll see you soon. Head over to Whatnot. Ditto Pop. Amazing artists are coming on tonight. You guys are going to love them. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Stay amazing, and we'll see you guys soon. And congrats, Giving winners, and thank you, Playful. You're the best.
You're the best.
Thank you. Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody.